你好，祝你有美好的一天。这就是频道 Celebrity News Today 247。这是今天的新闻。
Innocent 3 years late. Weihong said that Xiao Zhan was archaeological, a dynamic tearing apart the truth that was covered up. Now Xiao Zhan is already walking on the right track. It is inevitable that, every day, there are people who are fighting fire, teasing fans, and crazily stuffing cakes. Still take Xiao Zhan as a target. Even if Xiao Zhan himself wants to keep a low profile, it's completely understated. There is no need to urge data at all. This traffic just comes in like this, no longer being brought out all the time, except for those cliched topics. There is no fresh content to write either, borrowing other people's works to write Xiao Zhan's works. It is inevitable to be understood as a step on. When visiting major social platforms, I often see such a scene: top-tier sparring and frenzy surpassed the rest of your life, beating Xiao Zhan and Gu Wei. You read that right, it's definitely not a fabrication. It's been more than half a month since the rest of your life came to an end. However, it is still the benchmarking object that major popular dramas are regarded as industry benchmarks. The mouth does not admit it, but the hand is still honest. And the play remaining life. What brought Xiao Zhan more than 800,000 crazy fans on social platforms? The works of the previous period have been kept in hot discussions for a long time. What's more amazing is the old content that has Xiao Zhan since his debut. Sending it out can still get a lot of traffic, which is too underestimating the strength of the archaeological army. Archaeology is the beginning of tearing apart lies. Unexpectedly, in 2022, I saw Xiao Zhan's deeds in those 20 years of Cold Spring. Still can't help but admire. The truth is submerged in the torrent of time, no matter how many battles there were to try to cover it up. The moment it was revealed was the real turbulence. A Big V shared an online meeting he attended on social platforms. The doctor who participated in the anti-epidemic in Wuhan that year talked about the situation at that time. He mentioned Xiao Zhan and said that the materials he donated at that time were very professional and of good quality. Thumbs up for him. Dynamics of less than 140 words have nothing to do with touting. It has nothing to do with the fan circle or fans, but it tells the truth of the year. At the most stressful time of 20 years, when I was inexperienced, when even an ordinary 2-yuan mask is scarce, Xiao Zhan collected supplies from all over the place. No one knows what method was used to find these materials behind this, and it was also sent to the hands of the front-line personnel. Obviously a set of numbers could be passed: 100,000, 200,000, 500,000, 600,000, 1 million. You can easily find the name of Xiao Zhan from the donation list and enjoy the praise from the outside world. However, in the most unflattering way, if no one mentions it, no one really knows. Still anonymous. Such a thing, more than once, on the Weibo night in 21 years. A doctor who participated in the event also posted a message at the time and attached a picture of the received supplies. Thank you Xiao Zhan fan group for the donations. Recalling the monstrous malice faced by Xiao Zhan fans at that time, even established the entry Xiao Zhan's a donate, the mouth ZPNF of the whole network. The sound of whitewashing swept in, black for black. In order to prove his innocence, the studio had to issue a donation certificate. The real thing is the world kisses me with pain, but I repay it with a song. Today's Xiao Zhan and his fans no longer need any endorsement to prove their innocence. Seeing this innocence, who was late for 3 years, the world owes him an apology. I owe fans an apology. However, they were silent when more people knew the truth that was covered up back then. What they blurted out was, "It turns out that you are such a Xiao Zhan." Such a quality is really rare in the entertainment industry. Another time when the truth came out. Really, if you want to talk about it, let it go. Forget it, don't go back. Before, it was bad, now it is good. This is Xiao Zhan's real pure explosion. It is a fire that belongs to one person, not to others. It turns out that in the entertainment industry, you also need to cultivate your body, practice, and more importantly, cultivate your mind. Xiao Zhan's asceticism along the way is also worthy of his ambition. The art of the heart states, in order to lead the way, we must first treat the heart. Mount Tai collapsed in front of it without changing its color. The elk is on the left without blinking, and then it can control the interests and the enemy. Why can I always be in the water and fire, but outside the storm? Fans have also become stronger in this practice. Familiar routines, familiar processes, familiar battles, the reasons for not being flustered. It is the light of the cloud brought by the catastrophe, and the past experience can be used to talk about it. Isn't that what Xiao Zhan of archaeology is now? A drama dream like a dream changed the world, industry. The perception of traffic has also changed the perception of Xiao Zhan fans. A military ace troop changed the skin that only had a good-looking pair of Xiao Zhan. There is no cognition of acting skills without acting skills. The king of soldiers in the army does not necessarily have to have only a whole body of tendon to show off. Show the tough guy side. An urban romance the rest of your life easily got rid of the real, live CP of two big men who had been tied up for more than 3 years.